Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Simulator here representing TeamJVS. Here you guys, another review from TIFF 2025, and this is the 50th anniversary of Toronto International Film Festival. I'm here to talk about a film that is going to be coming out in October on Netflix. I'm talking about A Ballad of a Small Player, starring the amazing Colin Farrell. This is directed by Edward Berger. Now, hold on to that. So, the premise of it is Colin Farrell's character, Lord Doyle, is a high-stakes gambler. He has escaped to China, Macau, specifically China, to go and try to gamble his life away. Literally. He's at a point now that he feels as though he's got these lucky gloves, that anything he does, he can do it. But unfortunately, he truly does have a self-destructive addiction to gambling, to the point that no matter how good he does, he will never be able to really truly walk away, and he keeps getting pulled right back in. And one of the first things you see in the very opening of it is him in a good situation and him getting antagonized by somebody and he playing right into it. And it shows the deepest, darkest parts of what it looks like for true addiction and a gambling perspective. Now, this is also starring Farrell Chin as the role of Dia. Talk about that in a little bit. Tilda Swinton playing the role of Cynthia. And why this may be one of my favorite films from Tilda Swinton. I'm not even gonna lie. Probably since The Peacemaker, or not The Peacemaker, Snowpiercer. I apologize. So, let's go ahead and kind of break it down. The reason why I was surprised about this is because I was like, okay, you got like a high stakes poker guy or somebody that's a gambler. I was like, how does that work with a person named Edward? Edward, who brought us Conclave, who brought us All Quiet at the Western Front. Like, how does this work? But by the second to third act, you see how truly profound and amazing this film really is. But I'm going off the top first. I'll get to everything else in a second. First thing, sound design, soundtrack. This score by Voight is, this may be the best score this year. And he had described it when I got to talk to him, kind of like this rock star, like pump it up. But then when the lows are lows, you feel it and you can connect to it. When highs are highs, you feel it like you're on top of the world. And that is the immersive experience that you feel within every single scene with this score. It is the best score this year. The sound design is so on point as well. So all the specific things that happen, whether it's like him playing like a specific thing within the casino, or him going and having reaction, or him running or whatever, like the sound design is done very well. Like, and the other thing is the colors, the immersive, there are moments in this film, I don't know if this is present day or the future. That's just how well you kind of feel that this world is different. Like, he's entered into something that you just don't anticipate. The other side of this, there's another element to this film that you do not know. And that element is very core and paramount, and it ties to the relationship between Falia and Colin's character, Lord Doyle and Dio. That chemistry and their connection is paramount to this. It is so well slow rolled that you really are not going to get it until I wish I could go into it, but their chemistry together is great. Colin, is the way he plays his character, he's an addict, absolutely. But there's a reserved nature to how he's playing this role that, unlike anything I've kind of seen him do in a very long time, because he's allowing the circumstance to happen to him as opposed to him reacting to the circumstance. And that's the best way I can kind of say it without going into, and that takes a lot of discipline. Because, I mean, he literally just won an award over The Penguin. And he literally just got nominated for tons of other things just a year ago. So, yes, their performances are really good. Now, Tilda Swinton playing the role of Cynthia, she literally is just the detective that's tracking this man down. And I love her character. Like, this is the first character I've loved from her in a very long time. I actually think that she's genuine. I connect with her character. I really, truly do like Cynthia as a character. And Tilda, again, another reserved performance, allowing the circumstance to happen within. And I think that that's all because of Edward. Edward knows what kind of world he wants to build, and he's building off of a 2014, novel that's already been established what it is, but is making it accessible to us as a viewer. And it's eye-catching, of course. The sound you're hitting, what you're seeing looks amazing, but when you get down to the core brass knuckles of what it's really about, you get that from the second and the third act. And the second and third act are what make this film. The beginning act, cool, fun, and, it's insane, but you can call it by the numbers. But when it gets to the second and third act, that's when this takes off. This takes off in a way that I really, by the last scene, like, I was just looking up like, man, this is cinema. I love it. So for me, Ballad of a Small Player, at first I wasn't sure what kind of film I was getting, but by the end of it, I was really glad I watched it. And I think that you will be as well. And you will get a very interesting assortment of life lessons, but you'll also get like a true, dare I say, spiritual revelation of kind of what is really happening in this film. And it's a very strong story to tell within an hour and 41 minutes. So this for me is a 9 out of 10 easy. Definitely want to recommend it to people to go and check out. It does get really brutal at times. It does get very terrifying at times. There's absolutely some things that you just got to be careful for. But yeah, definitely go and check it out as soon as you can. Thank you guys so much for watching. We have a lot more content to go and share from Tiff, and I can't wait to talk about it. Peace, everybody.